This is a walkthrough for how to add your center in NICA's Infusion Center Locator. So first we're going to start out on NICA's main website, infusioncenter.org. Hover over Infusion Center Locator and we are going to click Provider Login. All right, we're going to go ahead and click Register. It will take us to this page. Please note each time that you are going to log into the locator, specifically the admin panel in the locator, you will have to enter your email address. So we'll go ahead and receive an email in our inboxes with a link. Go ahead and click this link. And it will take us to this page. So this is just saying you have to have one approved location in the manager to access member resources. Member resources include pipeline reports, sponsored locator listings, provider memberships, etc. So we're going to want to go to the location manager, and there are no locations here currently. When we add a location or locations, they will end up living here under Location Manager. So we go ahead and click this button right here. And this is what the Infusion Center's profile looks like from the administrative side. So we are going to go ahead, enter a name for the Infusion Center. This is a description, just if you want users to know a little bit more about your infusion center, you can enter some information here. All right, and so we're just going to okay. Great. And so this spot is for individuals to enter an email that users can contact the center through. So please do not put in an email that would be used for administrative purposes of maintaining the locator. This would be like an info email or an email to the front desk, just with any general questions. This is the website. Please note this format for the website. You will have to use that. Facility type, this just indicates if your center is owned by a hospital or not. Accepts patients from outside doctors, that is if you accept outside referrals. And we will just click a couple of practice specialties. You can choose as many as you would like. And we have a large list of medications that are available. So immunoglobulins, alpha-1, biosimilars, biologics. And biologics is one of the required fields for a profile. We want every center who administers these medications to at least have one selected. If your location is new or whatever the case might be, and you do not administer biologics just yet, go ahead and click NA. But for these purposes, just go ahead and click a couple of these. Enzyme replacements, irons, other IV injectable medications. Please note that these are all provider administered medications, and so you're not going to see anything that is self-administered here. Accepted health plans, always very helpful. And practice type, we just want to know what your practice type is. Staffing. Amenities are a really great way for patients to kind of know what to expect when they come to your infusion center. And then business hours, very helpful. This will default 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. However, you can change that to whatever you would like it to be. Here we have a.m. and p.m. So we want 8:30 to 4:15. This is for if your business hours have been temporarily affected by something, let's say an office remodel or COVID-19, anything to that effect. Just click this box and enter a reason, as well as when you think that the office might reopen. And whenever the office reopens, please go ahead and delete this reason and then uncheck this box. Languages spoken, if it's anything other than English. And then the number of chairs. This will default to 0, but please enter how many you all have. If your company has a social media presence, we have places for a Facebook ID as well as a Twitter handle. And then temporarily closed. This is good for any time that your office is going to be closed for an extended period of time. When people go to search for your location, and there will be kind of a red overlay that will indicate that the office is closed. So if that happens, just click that box, type in the reason when you think you will reopen, and when people click on the profile, they will be able to see that reason and be able to prepare for when the office reopens. Just like with the business hours being affected, when you're done, please go in and uncheck this box and remove the reason, or that red overlay will stay on the location when people are searching. So go ahead and click save. All right, so here we are. And while we are on the subject of adding a center and the locator, one of the great things about this upgrade to the admin side of the locator is that as an administrator, you're able to assign users to manage each location. It takes some of the administrative burden off of an administrator who has many locations in their profile. And so if you add a user, be sure to click Add User before clicking Save, or it will not save the user. They will also receive an email indicating that you have assigned that location to them. And it'll look something like this. So you can also go in and remove this user at any time. You can really add as many users as you would like who are associated with that site of care to help manage the location. Again, this is going to be pending approval until we have an NICA team member approve it. And at that point, when it is approved, it will be viewable to everyone in the Infusion Center locator, which can be found by clicking here.